Welcome back. Health officials want you to check your immunization status. They want you to be sure that you have had your 2 doses of the measles, mumps, rubella, the MMR vaccine. Their advice comes as global cases of measles are rising, with reported fatalities from the illness in the United States. Measles is a highly contagious disease spread through the respiratory droplets. The virus can remain active in the air or on surfaces for up to 2 hours. One person with measles can infect up to 18 individuals who have not been fully vaccinated against this disease. Symptoms include cough, cold, pink eye, fever, and rash. Typically, symptoms begin 10 to 12 days after exposure, and they can last from 7 to 10 days. On Tuesday, media got a first-hand look at the Royal Caribbean Beach Club development. The 17-acre beach club on the western end of Paradise Island is set to open its doors to Royal Caribbean cruise passengers and Bahamians, in general public. That'll come in December later this year. President of the Royal Caribbean Group Bahamas, Philip Simon, spoke about the amenities the beach club will be offering.
We've got everything that you can possibly imagine if you're going to the beach or having a pool experience. We'll have the entertainment. We have cabanas. We have musicians, that will be playing, the bands, the DJs. We'll have water activities. I almost said sports, but no motorized sports activities. And the list goes on and on.
Royal Caribbean has brought in nearly 3.5 million passengers as of 2025. And according to Jay Schneider, Royal Caribbean Chief Production Innovation Officer, they want to continue to bring millions of customers and passengers to the Bahamas.
When we started the project in 2017, we brought about 1 million people a year. We committed to doubling the size of that population by the time we opened to roughly 2.5 million guests. We're on track right now for about 3.5 million people coming into Nassau, and so we far exceeded the passenger commitment.
He says this project will benefit tourists by providing more activities in the Bahamas, and that's been an issue, as well as uplift the Bahamian economy in more ways than one.
There is the Bahamian employment, 100% in terms of the operations of the club, Bahamian persons. Again, all of the service operations are outsourced to Bahamian third-party providers. 1% of the growth again goes back into a fund to improve, upgrade downtown Nassau.
RCI President Philip Simon speaking, additionally saying that the project promises to fill all vacant positions with Bahamians and partner with Bahamian entrepreneurs and businesses. From the judiciary on Monday, Mrs. Cheryl Bazard, attorney at law, was administered the oath of allegiance and the judicial oath and presented her instrument of appointment as acting justice of the Supreme Court by Governor General Dame Cynthia Pratt. An appointment ceremony in the ballroom of Government House took place on Monday. Also on Monday, Justice Gregory Hilton was administered the oath of allegiance and the judicial oath and presented his instruments of appointment as acting justice of the Court of Appeal by the Governor General Dame Cynthia Pratt during an appointment ceremony also at Government House on Monday. Photos here, courtesy of Letitia Henderson from Bahamas Information Services. And finally, the National Primary School Golf Championship continued today at the Blue Hill Sporting Complex, where dozens of primary school students received awards today following their first competition. St. Andrews emerged as the winner overall, with Eva Hilton Primary leading the pack among the public schools in the team competition. Zindor Munnings and Tito Hanna, both physical education teachers and golf coaches at the Eva Hilton Primary School, they shared their excitement for the continued progress of their students. Here's what they had to say.
Well, we had started the program since the inception of the National Golf Championships, and our students have been consistent with their practice as well as coming out and playing in tournaments. So that actually added to them doing well at each tournament, because the practice does make perfect.
A lot of time and energy put into helping them to make the necessary adjustments to get better at the sport, the swing and the putting and so on. All of that goes a long way in helping them to understand and to get better.
And one other thing I must add, it is definitely kudos to our parents, because parental involvement really helps, because it motivates the kids and it encourages them to pursue the sport as well. And I have to give shout outs to 14 Club, to Coach Georgette, Roll, and all the 14 clubs.
We also caught up with the coach for the winning team from St. Andrews, who emphasized that the school has made the local advancement of the sport of golf a top priority at their campus.
So we're taking golf very seriously at St. Andrews. It's now in the curriculum, and we actually are fortunate enough to have a short game range now between the pool and the baseball field. We actually now have a short game area where we coach every afternoon. So it is something that we're taking more seriously, and there's obviously a lot of people I should be naming now and thanking, but they know who they are, and we're all putting that 2 cents in, and it's working. Absolutely, it's open to anyone who wants to join, not just for St. Andrews. Winning, yes, I mean winning is nice, but it's not the most important thing. It's getting the kids out there, having a good time, having fun, and obviously if we could ever give scholarships, get people getting scholarships going on to college, this is the seeds that we're planting now. So hopefully in the future, big shout out to Coach Georgette. She's doing a great job, and she's really putting golf on the map here in the Bahamas.
The competition continued today with the male primary category. Competition was hot there. The closing ceremony, that is set for Thursday. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.